Wish I made it up, tried to get you out of my head, but couldn't hit it enough. Really put your pride aside for me, but I just did it in an instant. Then we argue once and then you just forget it. Try to tell me, see the bigger picture, pen ain't even finished. Try to tell me be selfish, but once I did it, you start dipping. I broke it, it's hurting, she said she can fix it in a minute. Don't got time for waiting, I'm just trying to stay here on my pivot. I told you that I love you, you're but this cause I'm wishing you didn't get it, don't play games, I don't scrimmage. I don't got time for counting sides, you switching. They just wanna keep an eye on your business. Maybe you knew I was different.
DJ Drewski, the new movement. We inside the legendaries, legendary now. Penthouse Studios, Times Square. You see gang is with me. Oshay the villain is outside.
What's going on? It's the big hustler, you know we outside.
He said he had you got new music dropping, a whole new project we're gonna talk about. When I pulled up, I asked you, yo, how many records is on part 2? You said what, like 7 records?
Yeah.
7 joints on the project.
Yeah, 7 for now.
Battle Born Part 2.
Yes, sir.
The last Battle Born was in 2018.
Mm-hmm.
If people never heard it before, right? Break down Battle Born 1 before we even get to 2, like what it meant for you. Because there's been a gap, what, like 3-4 years since that dropped.
Yeah.
So part 1, what type of mind state was you in when you went in and did that?
Mind state, truthfully, for Battle Born 1, think of it like a new era rock star, you feel me? Drug, sex, money, you feel me? But putting it in a melodic way that's still modern to my sound, you feel me? Like, I'm Harlem born, Bronx raised, you feel me? So it's just like I want to keep it as authentic me as possible without sounding like anybody else, you feel me?
So that's 2018, Oshay. 4 years later, in 2022, we've been going through so much in the world itself. A lot going on in the Bronx. The Bronx right now got it, you know, when it comes to New York music. So now you go in to do part 2, Battle Born 2, B2. Do you feel like a whole new artist at this point, 4 years later, going back to make it? Because you said, yo, this is in a sense, it's a different type of production, right? You said, yo, I just leveled up everything. So what was it now, 4 years later, saying, yo, I already did that. I put out records in between. Doing Battle Born 2, did it feel like a new energy?
I feel like it's the way how do I put it? The way I try to outdo myself, in a sense. You feel me? With B2, with the production side, I just wanted to get more professional with who I was talking to, the way it was getting it done, the way my music was getting recorded. You feel me? Even in certain environments I was putting myself in. Like, I feel like I wanted to put that all in B2. Like, B1 was like me lashing out. B2 is the apology to myself for allowing myself to go through that. You feel me?
That's a great way to put it, because I was going to say the name, Oshay the villain. When you think of the villain, right, that word, the villain, it has a negative tone to it. But me being around you, I said, yo, it's all positive energy, right? It's all creative energy. The whole team, everybody in the room is working, whether you're editing, he's doing, you know, graphics, whatever it is. I said, yo, it's not that type of vibe. So do you ever think when people first hear the name, Oshay the villain, it has that type of effect?
Yeah, but that also comes with the energy I come with, you feel me? So it's like, you're going to be the bad guy to anybody anyway, you feel me? So you got to stand tall, you feel me? And that's what I'm about, you feel me? Like, Oshay my name, you feel me? Like, my father named me Olorin Shagun, you feel me? It means God's victory, I'm here to win, you feel me? Straight like that.
Easy said, right? Because we understand it. But I know there's people that just sometimes won't even listen to a record. They see the artist name, oh, Oshay the villain. He gonna be on some gangster shit. He gonna be talking some demons, you know, he's on demon time. But when you go and you listen to these records, it's like, nah, he put some heart into these joints. Right? Like one of the singles, Better Left Unsaid. You say, yo, that's one of my favorite records. Not only is it the single, but it's one of your favorite records off the project. And you kind of like getting emotional on it, right? Where a lot of times artists don't like to open up or show that side of them, but why is it important for you to tap into that?
I feel like it makes it makes it real. Like, nobody wants to sit there and sign up for a fake experience, you feel me? Like, I don't want to ever promote that I'm being something that I'm not human, that I don't feel things, you feel me? So it's like sometimes you got to put yourself in that mold and let people know, like, we go through this shit too, you feel me? We can't get hurt, you feel me? We could build off it, we could be better, you feel me? Don't get stuck in it, but it happens, you feel me? I'm just talking about what happened with me. That's it.
But do you feel like on B2, if they listen to it, because I like how you told me to, yo, this is track 1, it's the intro, this is 2, and you put some thought into it. It was just not just a bunch of records, just, yo, this is how we put it on the project in random order. Like, you actually put thought into the way it's presented. So if somebody throws in B2, they listening to it straight through, is it sort of a ride to it? Because those, you know, I feel like that's what a lot of projects are missing. Like, it's just a bunch of records, but no really like flow to it. Do you feel like you put it in a order where there's flow to it, where people could listen and vibe out?
Yeah, definitely. I put it, the way I structured it was supposed to be like, imagine it, because the first track is called Call For Me, you feel me? So it think of it as one long phone call. At a certain point, you just get tired of explaining yourself, you feel me? And you just leave things better left unsaid, you feel me? It's like, maybe I shouldn't have said that, you feel me? My fault, you feel me? It's like, you go ahead and do your thing, you feel me? I'm gonna vibe somewhere else, you feel me?
I'm gonna fall back.
Right, you feel me? Like, I'm good now, you feel me? We done talked it out a few times, I'm argued a little bit, not me, you feel me? I'm done with that, you feel me? I'm tired of talking, you feel me? Maybe I shouldn't have took it that far, you good, you got it.
You did say you try to express your music in a way where it's real to you. So those type of stories, is that some real shit you been through with a shorty where you went through these situations? Like, is this some real? Because she might be watching, Oshay. She might be watching the interview. You sitting down. Is this? Because there's people going through this. You're an artist. You know how to express it through your music. But it might be a young man watching, like, damn, I fuck with what he's saying. Like, I go through that shit. But you feel like this is some real shit that happened to you.
Nah, it really is. I'm not gonna lie, the whole B2 is like a mixture of experiences that I've been through, you feel me? So it's just, I'm not gonna lie, she might be lying to you, for me? Okay. Cover might be lying to you, for me? Shout, you feel me? But don't talk to me though. Don't call me.
Oh, it's dead. Just dead. Like, it's over.
It's done up. It's all the way done up. I'm not even gonna lie. Don't call my phone.
Damn, I try to help you. See, I try to inspire him to like talk about it, but you dead it yourself.
Not yet,
I'm sorry.
Be blessed. You feel me? That's it.
But B2 is coming. Better Left Unsaid is dropping. The video's done. Talk about the video, because I love the way, like I was saying earlier, everybody on the team is putting in work, contributing at what they do best. Yes, so for, you know, if they haven't seen the video yet, break down how it came together.
Pretty much it's supposed to be like, imagine yourself in, like I said, you at the end of the call, you feel me? You finally done, you finally made that choice to be like, I'm good. But you catching flashbacks of what could have been or what used to be. You feel me? But that's the whole thing with the video. It's very ambiguous. You can't tell what's what, because it's, you feel me?
Right. You don't know if it was real or it could have been that.
Right. You feel me? So it's just like, maybe we did talk about this, you feel me? Maybe we shouldn't have, you feel me? Maybe we took it to that point. Maybe we didn't, you feel me? But at the end of the day, you feel me, it's a vibe, you feel me? We got caught in it, and you know, now it's done up. Have a good one.
Not just the storyline, but like how you told me, like, yo, you edited your own video.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. My entire team, you feel me? Apex Hustler Media, you feel me? AHR, On This Dangerous, you know, vibes, man. Rage X, LIE to my time, go till the hustle hit the fucking Hirsch, man.
Talk your shit, Oshay. Is there any artists besides yourself that's down with the team?
Oh yeah, we got a few people. We got my young buck, my son Icy. We got Lil Rich. We got my son Still. You feel me? We call my son Stilo. You feel me? Talking my son Mike. We talking my son Mike G. You feel me? We got a couple of sneaky names on the roster. You feel me? Just
everybody's working.
Yeah, you feel me? It's a couple bobs on there. You feel me? Just don't worry. We all got a little something. You feel me?
So you write the music, you shoot your own videos, you record yourself. Sometimes you say, yo, I could engineer. You make your own beats. Do you find yourself, you know, the fact that you can make your own beats, you find yourself sometimes like, I don't even want to work with producers. I just do it myself. I know what I want. Or are you still open to, you know, Joe, send me a pack or jumping on other joints?
Oh, absolutely not. Like, we got a production team.
I
mean, we got 12 to 15 producers ready to go with a drop of a hat. Like, you feel me? Like, that's nothing. You feel me? Like, we good. We solid over here. You feel me? If you want to work, you feel me? We can talk. But your vibe got to be extraordinary. You got to be ready to work. Like, either as hard or harder than we do. You feel me? And I'm not really seeing nobody out here, like, outdo us.
Out working.
Not yet. You feel me? Y'all doing hard work, you feel me? Y'all had a great game, but the hustle's outside, you up?
Is there any features on B2?
No.
No features?
Nah, not this time
purposely
around.
done like this?
Yes, because Battleborn has always been something that I've done solo. At a certain point, we might change it up, you feel me? I can't really talk too much about it just yet, but... You feel me? It might be a little couple sneaky features when we do side B.
Maybe we could do side B. Yes, because I didn't know that it was a side A and a side B.
Yes, sir.
Is there a difference in the tone of the records? Like, is A, yo, I'm drilling on them. B, I'm melodic. Is it that type of vibe, or how would you break it down?
A is more in the moment. B is after it. If that makes any sense.
Right.
You feel me? B is when I've already walked away. B when it's like, how do I put it? You know, you bring up old conversations, reminiscing about memories, type shit. It's more along the lines of that. Just be like, that was fun. You feel me? Had a good time. But I talk about stepping into new experiences about it, or how I try to let it go, but they still watching for me. They still looking for me, and they want to know where I'm at. You feel me? That's what
I feel like you enjoy that part though. Just based on your swag, you enjoy the part. Like, yeah, you see me. I could see you like purposely subliminal, like sublims on the gram. Like,
nah, I'm grown.
Okay, he ain't doing it.
But I am a Leo, so if you catch me in that light, I'm definitely gonna stunt. But I don't look for it. But when it's there, it's there.
Right. You know how to turn it on.
Yeah,
when they you know they watching.
Of course.
You gonna put on a show.
Of course. I'm the villain, man. I'm Oshay, big hustler himself, man.
Oshay, I'm gonna get some DMs from some of your joints talking crazy about you, just so you know.
No, I don't got no joints. Ain't nobody gonna be
nobody gonna be violating you.
Nah.
You wasn't saying that when you no.
Nah.
None of that.
Nah.
Listen.
They can't look for me.
Outside of the music, is there anything else going on? Anything else we should know about?
Oh, it's a lot.
Any acting? You got some acting going on in your world?
No, but B2 is getting into a NFT collection. You feel me? We're working in conjunction with a company called Everyone Loves a Good Story. It's like a marketplace, a community for like comic books and people like that.
Right.
Like people that love that type of entertainment and stuff like that. I grew up on comic books.
I was gonna say, are you into comic books?
Very much so. It's like.
Did you have a favorite comic book?
Favorite comic book? I gotta say Silver Surfer #1. For sure. Just the creation of Silver Surfer, just willing to do whatever it takes to, you feel me? You're not here to fuck up the world, you feel me? Sometimes you might do it anyway, you feel me? Because it's your job, you feel me? But you're just trying to save what's yours at the end of the day, you feel me? Like, that's what your mission is, you feel me? Even if, you feel me? It's unfortunate casualties, you feel me?
This is giving me big Oshay vibes, by the way.
Oh yeah, you feel me? They gonna tell when the music come out, you feel me? Like, cause I'm here to stay. I'm not even gonna lie. This is part 1, you feel me? Well, part 2, right? For me, y'all catching it late, if I'm gonna be honest. But yeah.
And sometimes they catch it late and then go back and realize, okay, now I understand where he's at, you know, today. As an artist, though, do you feel like you've grown just overall when it comes to everything about your music, about your career, about decisions you're making? And you go back and you listen to some of your early records and you now listen to some of the new joints, you're like, damn, I really grew as an artist. Like,
yeah, I feel like more along the lines as a man, like, because I just recently had a baby girl, you feel me?
Me too. Congrats.
Yeah, congratulations. Yeah, blessings.
How old?
1.
She's one?
Yeah, she does.
Yeah, wow. 4 months.
That's fire.
You might have to give me some daddy advice too. So.
Man, I'm still learning myself. I'm giving it a dozen. But yeah, it's like, it's a lot of shit that I allowed before she was born that was just like, I can't have that now. Like,
right.
For me, just certain energy in my corner, it's just like, nah, it's none of that. Like, it's a whole new me. Like, I'm in a whole new mind space now. Mm-hmm. Like, yeah, I'm here to win and I'm here to stay. For me, that's just as simple as I can explain it.
Yeah, no, that's all I needed to know. New dad, it's a different type of grind you on. And like you said, you got to cut off all that extra unnecessary energy around you. Like, yo, we got a boss now. We work for her. Like, you know what I'm saying? We work for her. But I'm really excited for people to hear it because there was another record. I forgot the name. You said it was one of your favorite too. What was it? I think
it's Better Left Unsaid.
Not, yeah.
If I Did Too Much. And Never Apart.
I think Never Apart.
Yeah.
That one you got in your bag too.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
When you're in the studio, is it like, yo, everyone gotta leave, I gotta be in my zone, or you cool with people being around? You know what I'm saying? What type of setting is an Oshay the Villain studio session?
I feel like, truthfully, it depends on the day. It depends on the kind of music that I'm trying to make. Because when I make music, I see music in like colors and textures type shit, and I attach that to a mood when I write songs. It's like, usually, most of the time I freestyle, I just go off of like whatever I'm feeling in that day. You feel me? So Never Apart was just on the day I was just like, let's get drunk and talk about some shit, but in a fun way. You feel me? So I went to the studio. It's probably like 2 or 3 of us at max. You feel me? And yeah, just vibed out. You feel me? Made the beat on the spot.
You did that one?
Yeah, that's me. That's me, top to bottom. Like, I just got caught in the vibe one day. You feel me? And then I just loaded it up and went crazy.
Are you producing for other people, or is it just like for your work? If there's artists like, yo, what's up? Send me something.
I mean, I don't really do customs, you feel me? So, like, if it's on the shelf, you feel me? But I've definitely, like, sent some beats out to a couple artists, like, Split Faffy. I've sent, my son Yan, you feel me? I worked in collaboration with other producers in Russia. My son Gore Ocean, you feel me? Freaky Flares, Germ Low. Yeah, I got
some work out
there. Oh, man, I got a couple joints with them, too. Oh, man. But, yeah, I can't get to it. Y'all niggas got me getting hype on camera. Yo, listen.
One last question, because you mentioned there might be some features on the project. You couldn't tell us much. We don't know who's on it. But is there anyone from the town that you haven't worked with yet? If you could give us, like, top 3 artists. They don't even got to be from the town. Like, just artists that you feel like, yo, me and this person would make magic if we got together.
For sure, Capella Grade. Can't front.
I can see that creativity there.
Son is definitely black. Ain't from the Bronx and he a Leo. Got it. That's wavy. Feel me? Vori.
Shout out to Vori.
Vori for sure.
See, Vori's a slept-on one, because,
yeah,
you know, a lot of people, like, I wouldn't even thought Vori until you said it. And I said, you know what? Makes sense.
I'm not gonna lie, I need a tape with Vori. I'm gonna keep it 1,000. That's how I know.
Vori, tap in.
Yo, listen, tap in, man. It's time. You feel me?
Don't be one of those people that wait till it's too late. You know what I'm saying? Don't wait till B3 comes out. Tap in now.
Listen, yo, you can't be letting them know too much.
I didn't know B3 was coming, but
listen,
you working. You working.
Like,
listen, I'm dropping exclusive. I ain't know. I'm just talking.
Man, it's valid, man. Listen, we're gonna talk about that later.
Okay, we talk about that later. One more artist. Vori, Capella.
Richie Rose.
From the BX.
Yeah.
Young Richie Rose.
Facts.
Man, see, your list is way different than a lot of people. And I respect it. So, I'm way excited. New project coming out. Baby's out already. He's doing rapper and daddy duty. Well, I wouldn't consider you a rapper. Do you consider yourself a rapper?
Nah, I'm an artist. I'm an artist. Full-on artist. You feel me? Because there's too many vibes over here, man. I can't get stuck in one lane. Like, every genre is mine. Every single one. You feel me? I'm coming for every chart. You feel me? All that.
Well, listen. You want to tap into the vibes. Battleborn 2 is out. Before you even listen to that, they should go back and listen to 1. Right? Go back, listen to Battleborn 1. Then tap in Battleborn 2. Video drops when?
April 20th, and the song drops
Boom. I appreciate you for having me. Pulling up, we
Appreciate
here.
you.
Now I'm gonna go talk about Battleborn 3 because he want to do it off camera and shit.
Bro.
Matter of fact, I'm a Leo too, just so you know.
Hey,
look,
wow,
Leo came in the building.